Here's one I'm sure you've not played before. 20 Tons, developed by Chris Newcombe and published by August Press Software. It'd be crazy to miss out on this little cracker. My first encounter with 20 Tons was when I discovered 64 tape computing by British publisher August Press. I was just glancing around at computer magazines in a newsagent called W.H. Smith in a part of Lancashire and came across this wizardry, a magazine on a cassette tape. I'm pretty sure it was issue 13 that this game originally came on, and my mother had given me some pocket money to buy this back in 1985. Cheers, Mum. You see, 64 Tape Computing was a monthly tape magazine with reviews, games and utilities to suit the most avid Commodore 64 owner. It ran from April 1984 to January 1986, spreading over 15 issues and was priced at £3.99. However, I also managed to get a copy of 20 Tons on the compilation mentioned earlier too, my beloved 30 games. I'm getting through this compilation pretty quickly, but there's plenty more of these crackers to go at. Check them out on the channel playlist. 20 Tons is a Boulder Dash clone with miniature graphics and all of the action taking place in one screen. The main character looks like something that's escaped from Lode Runner, but there is a certain type of charm to this game. The usual diamond collectibles have been replaced with rings, and the boulders have been replaced with large grey anvil-shaped objects, which look more like large grey handbags with handles or something similar. The sound effects, however, allow you to recognise that these obstacles are unmistakably heavy. I'd guess around 20 tons. The objective on each screen is to simply collect a few or all of the rings, covering 20 screens in total, and then head for the exit, each level becoming increasingly more difficult, where a decent amount of strategy has to be employed. The green areas are represented as grass, and the brown areas you leave behind is a trail of mud, which the weights can fall through, so I'm presuming you're buried a good few feet underground trying to find these rings. There are also enemies who have been cutely named as Scrubblies. These cannot travel over the grass, but once you've revealed a passage for them, they can scurry through the mud in an attempt to thwart your progress. And the exit is this yellow square thing here. It's a shame there is no official cover for the game with regards to a cassette inlay. However, thanks to modern science, I asked some AI to represent what it would look like, and this is what it came up with. Pretty accurate. I had to add the Scrubblies manually. AI isn't that advanced yet to know what a Scrubbly is. I suppose the real charm of 20 Tons comes with the ability to actually create and save your own levels, then test them on your friends. Or in my case, make a level so unbelievably difficult, then just laugh when your brother attempts to complete it. This prolonged the game's life for sure, and helped while away the hours back when I was 5 or 6 years old. In fact, the only level editor that really surpassed this for torture and maniacal laughter was for that on Kickstart 2. There's not a great deal left to say about 20 Tons other than the fact that it's addictive and simplistic enough to be a very enjoyable game, with the SID-tuned version of Niccolo Paganini's Caprice No. 24 fitting quite well with the whole atmosphere. Give it a whirl on your Commodore 64. Thanks for watching, guys. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, and do be sure to let me know what you thought of 20 Tons. This game does hold quite a lot of nostalgia for me, along with 30 games as a whole, so it's always good to get these games fired up once more, as the memories flood straight back. If you find that these games do the same for you, then please do consider subscribing to the channel and being part of this epic journey, revisiting these classic games that we all remember from our youth. Check out the channel playlist for more, and do be sure to join me in the next video. Until then, bye for now.